Good morning, everyone. Soul upliftment can happen only by your good karmas. How to bring good karmas, how to make yourself good and wealthy and have a prosperous mindset. Because when you perform better, then you are going to see a kind of the reform in yourself, and for that you need to have an good characteristics, and for having a good characteristics you need to buy good feelings in yourself. If you are having good mindset and imbibing new things in yourself, in your character, in your personality, then you are going to deliver it best. You can see a child, why we are focusing so much so on a child. Whenever we are going to put a foundation stone or foundation of any of the character in any of the child since childhood, why we talk about the sanskaras, that the good sanskars and good things need to be delivered. Good characteristics, a good characteristics are needed to perform better, to do better in your life. And it is not only going to change your life as a person, but people, those who are surrounded you, their life are also going to change automatically, because this is your vibes, your waves, your positive waves, your optimistic approach, your healthy way of looking things, your transcends vision, that you look beyond the things which is available in the universe, but everybody can't watch it actually. But you have that celestial and past eyes that you are watching, because the level you have of thinking, of your self consciousness, the self realization, self recognition you have a vision, and you have come forward with a mission, with your way of life to showing light to others. It can be anything, your profession might be anything. As a teacher you are showing path to others. You have make so much so good characters. You have put in foundation stones of so many so young student in your life, and you have shown them a good path towards a light. As a good person, a good career making, a good character making, that is most important rather than a career making, because career is as much as important as for surviving your livelihood. That is there. But on the other hand, surviving in the society as a whole, as an individual, and collectively you are changing others, that is important. Because you are a person, you are not only changing yourself in your personality, in your characteristic features, you are bringing change in yourself, but other than that, the your positive waves, it makes a way and a passage, a positive passage, an optimistic view, and a vision, a pathway which is being prepared, which is being delivered to others as well. You are showing lights to others, and that is bringing enlightenment not only to your individual self but towards others as well. Because in a party, we can seek example of a party. A party, it has a leader. He is leading from the front. In the spiritual journey as well, you need a spiritual guru, but that must be honest. That must not be money minded. That mind should be empty from the money and from, if I would say, this six vikaras: काम, क्रोध, मद, मोह, लोभ, मत्स्य. And these six vikaras, which are we are imbibed, and due to God grace since childhood, that is there, we are having since our birth. It is attached to us actually. And with these six vikaras, after having some control, means your spiritual guru is having control on that, and if he is showing path to you, that is trustworthy, that is acceptable. But many times we are being misled, that is there. You have to have cautious about that. Because when these six vikaras are overpowering us, overflowing in our heart, and having some skeptical mindset, that is there. If some suspicion is there, on the other hand, we can see some people make us fool as well on the name of spiritualism. That is also there. So for that, you need to be self conscious. What is true, what is untrue, what is good, what is bad, what is healthy, what is unhealthy. You have to compare both the things. And after comparing both the things, you need to bring your own conclusion actually. That is there. Because when you are bringing your own conclusion and you are working on your own mindset, that would be more justifiable, because that comes from your own self consciousness actually. And when things come from your own self consciousness, no one is going to make you fool actually. Because then your self consciousness is going to make you reach at the place where no guru is required, no spiritual teacher is required. Your self consciousness is itself is a guru for your spiritual journey. That is there. Why I am saying this? Because we live in this worldly world that we need to accept. And when people get deviated, that can't be said actually. Who is getting allured by that? Who is getting temptation due to this worldly world and being misled, being distracted, and willing to have so much so possession of money for their 10 generations to come? That we need to consider it. But yeah, for running any organization, for any sanstha, you need to have money. That is there. That is also essential part. We can't deny that. We can't deny the fact that is essential and that is required actually. But for that purpose, we need to live a life like a lotus without getting drenched in the water. We have to make ourselves sustainable. Their leaves and that plant of lotus without getting drenched, without getting wet. And it is there. It is sustaining. It is watching us grow. So like us, we have to make ourselves that, putting ourselves in good characteristics, that we are going to bring good enlightenment not only for our self consciousness but for others as well. That should be there. So, with these good thoughts, I would like to wind up my affairs here. Thank you. Thanks a lot.